Roller coaster. Yes, YoYo Land named its roller coaster Roller Coaster. And although slightly difficult to identify since you might just end up saying the roller coaster at YoYo Land, I think this name actually fits. YoYo Land is a kid-focused park at Seacon Square Mall in Bangkok, Thailand. The theming of this park around the adorable monkey yo-yo is cute, but the park really shines by offering a huge variety of solid kiddie rides, including 2 log flumes, a train, and of course, a roller coaster. It gave me the feel of an incredible pizza-style amusement park, but really done first class for the 2 to 8 year old age group. There's no large thrills at YoYo Land, but if you're the right age and love kiddie rides, it is well worth a visit. If you want to learn more about YoYo Land, check out my review of the park and my countdown of my top 10 favorite rides at YoYo Land. For everyone who ever wanted to ride a roller coaster, or just roller coaster, on the 4th floor of a mall is in luck. Despite being a kid-focused park, adults are free to purchase a purple unlimited wristband to ride the rides, including roller coaster, for only 180 baht, or $5.50, which makes this one of the more affordable coaster credit stops out there, even considering Thailand's relatively cheap overall prices to begin with. Roller coaster has had 3 different versions over the course of its life, with the first version dropping guests down to the 3rd floor of the mall. The track was then redesigned to be more kid-friendly, with YoYo Land basically just cutting off the dip to the 3rd floor. The 3rd redesign is what is currently standing now, which changed up the placement of some elements. Now, it really acts as more of a high-up monorail than a kiddie coaster. But, as always, I love the minimalistic lap bar restraints that kiddie coasters are allowed, and the kiddie part of me loves roller coasters because they are super fun versions of trains. Dispatches at YoYo Land on all the rides were fantastic on my visits. Even having to wait for a ride to finish its cycle seemed long because of how fast I was able to move from ride to ride. Roller coaster is no different. With just a simple buzz bar that you lower yourself, this coaster is quick for the operator to check and thus gets dispatched quickly to constantly be circulating YoYo Land. This is especially impressive since kiddie coasters can have some of the worst dispatches with parents and kids having to figure out how to load and so forth. So I really appreciate YoYo Land's dedication to making this an enjoyable experience. Roller coaster starts off by departing its station high up in the air, before going on a small straightaway followed by turning around over some Jurassic dinosaur theming. This area is relatively dark, but you can get great looks and views of the dinosaurs from roller coasters if you didn't want to pay extra for this new area of YoYo Land. Though, I would suggest for coaster enthusiasts to pay the additional 80 baht, not for the dinosaurs, but just to get better off-ride views of roller coaster. This turn is sloped slightly downwards, so you begin to pick up a little bit of speed. I feel you end up going fairly fast towards the end of this first bit, but the turns are relatively quick and not too big, so they unfortunately don't offer any nice laterals as you snake into the first chain lift. Then you lurch up a little hill to get back up to your high in the sky height. This is followed by turning slowly around, giving you plenty of time to appreciate your high up view. Finally, the coaster goes down its main drop into a lit up tunnel, only to pop back up again on the other side. This drop is clearly braked and controlled, so those in the back don't get any airtime or nice drop feelings that could be given here, even if it is just a kiddie coaster. For this reason, this coaster rides very similar in any row, so row placement shouldn't really matter much, beyond that the back gets slightly more speed in the first section. The train then coasts into the station while traveling upwards on the final curve before roller coaster completes a second lap in true kiddie coaster fashion. Overall, How good is roller coaster? After being unable to experience it on my first visit because I thought I needed a kid to ride with me, but you don't. This coaster took a special place in my heart as one I wanted to make sure to experience. With how great YoYo Land is, I really love this coaster for being part of a truly special amusement park. However, it's a very simple kiddie coaster that does exactly what it is supposed to do. It is not trying to be even a great kiddie coaster, but just one for all ages to experience. I rank this above Wacky Warm kiddie rides that I've been on, but below Rithfi Ha, a traveling kiddie coaster that offered solid laterals on its final turn. Roller coaster is cute and nice, but just doesn't have any memorable roller coaster elements like better kiddie coasters. How good do you think roller coaster is? Do you want to experience this special kiddie coaster? Let me know. And as always, Cup Coon Crap.